Hi guys.
We're here again. This is Jen and
Mark.
So for today we're going to, what are we going to do?
We're going to answer a few questions that we got. Hopefully make y'all a little comfortable, I guess. We've been getting questions about, what are you this, what are you that, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? Oh, and I forgot another question. So, this is basically, we don't know a whole lot about you. Everybody's wanting to know. Okay. First question.
Ian Lee, are you thinking to buy a house?
So, we own a house. First. The house we live in, we own, free and clear. It's not the greatest house I've ever lived in, but there are reasons behind me buying this house. I'll give you a real quick and easy lowdown, and it'll also give you guys a little more information about me. I have been married twice before. I have 3 other kids. I still pay child support on 2 of them. When the divorce was final, I said, okay, this is going to be a big jolt because you make your paycheck, a good portion of that goes to taxes. That's one, straight off the top. Next portion, automatic, 25%, goes for child support. That's 2 kids. Okay. And then you've got insurance, health insurance being the big one. I gotta pay health insurance on the kids also. That adds up. The amount that I get to live on is less and less and less and less. And I said, well, okay, I'm getting older. What if I get laid off? What if something happens? I've had big, nice houses. I've had expensive houses. I don't need them. It's not a necessity. It's a who's is bigger type thing, trying to keep up with the Joneses. I don't need that. Basically what I did was I said, okay, I got enough cash in my pocket right at this moment to buy that house, one we're currently in. The house was 4 years old. Everything in it's good. Made me a deal. I paid him cash. Done. Don't ever have to worry about not being able to make the payment on the house. Mortgage is done. And I did that 5 years ago. So that's out of the way. Now, do I plan on buying another house? Yeah. I plan on buying another house in the Philippines. I'm looking for property a little farther out here. If I can find a decent piece of property a little farther out here at the right time, at the right cost, and also to where when I go to leave, I can make a profit on. Sure. But you also got to think, I'm 10, 11 years from retiring. Got to be a good deal, because if not, you're throwing your money away because of the interest. Plain and simple. When you buy a house, anybody who's bought a house before, when you buy a house and you have to buy on some of it on credit via mortgage, your principal is very small to begin with and very large at the end, so they make more interest payments. It's just a common sense thing. That's done. That's good.
So, Ian Lee Parkin, your questions is done. There
Okay.
you go.
Also, second question. The gray shirts. Mark, why are you always wearing gray shirts? Guys, understand something. I have probably 200, 250 shirts, maybe.
A lot more than that.
I've got...
This is a lot in this room. And our room is full. Oh my gosh.
And I have a lot packed away.
Yeah.
I have a lot of shirts.
Garage, there's a lot too.
About half of them are brand new.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I kept gaining weight, growing bigger in size. And I got shirts for, hey, I can lose just a little bit of weight and I'm good. Realistically, right now, I've got probably 50 shirts I can wear right now that fit me. But these gray shirts,
Comfortable.
they're comfortable and they cover me up. If I drop something, I can bend over and I ain't got to worry about nothing showing.
You what?
Plain and simple. So that's why the majority of the time I wear these. I also have light gray shirts like this. I have off-white shirts like this.
Cream.
Yeah, the cream
blue.
colored.
A lot.
Blue.
The others is from Vegas now.
Yeah.
We bought
I've got a couple of blue, dark blue, and a couple of green also.
All right, so.
So that question's out of the way.
Move on.
Now let me get to the list, and I'll apologize right now. I did not write the names of the people who asked the questions down. I just wrote the questions down. So if you hear your question,
you go.
There you go. It's for you. Mark. Okay. What's your job? Okay, so...
His job is my husband.
Yeah. I am a computer engineer. I do all different types of engineering. And yeah, I work for a large computer company. And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we don't want to say something about the company.
Next question. Next question. Does your family plan to move...
In Philippines?
To move and live in the Philippines?
Let's go now. Guys, if we can just go now, we wanted to go.
The answer is yes. Yes. We plan on moving back to the Philippines. I didn't live in the Philippines to begin with. You did. But we plan on moving to the Philippines. Island of Luzon, preferably. Still not sure exactly where yet. We're going to be going back in a year or so, plus or minus. Let y'all know I'm getting married.
Yeah, he's getting married. Oh, well.
Oh, really?
Oh, well. He wanted to marry me again.
Yep. So, and that was a trick answer for her back in the beginning.
Yeah.
She got mad at me. Ooh. Why are you marrying me if you're gonna marry again?
Oh, that's not how I say it. I'm not really mad like that.
she needs. I wished I'd have had a recorder.
I was like, you just get married and you're gonna find another woman again?
I didn't say anything about another woman.
Okay, let's do it again. How many countries have you been to? A smart question. Oh, me? I only have two countries. Here
Three
and
countries.
Korea.
Yep.
Okay, you? How many countries? Just countries.
Brazil, Mexico, United States, Bahamas, Japan, Okinawa.
Okinawa is Japan.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. They're their own separate entity. It's kind of like Taiwan and China.
Okay. I get confused on that.
China, Hong Kong, which at the time, Hong Kong, well, it's still a separate, but same. At the time, Hong Kong was a separate country. Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Australia.
So, 13 countries?
I think so.
Ooh.
I've lived in 4 different countries.
Alright, next one. Is anyone in your family in the army?
Yes. I have some cousins that are in the service. And it should have been service, not army, but yeah, I have cousins that are in the service.
Alright, what language besides your native?
Hey, you didn't answer that.
No, I don't have any family that went to the army. Even police, nothing. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Me?
I already know this answer. 1.
What?
Korean.
Then you?
Tagalog.
Say Tagalog.
Filipino.
That's not it.
It's the same language.
Tagalog.
Filipino.
But say it Tagalog.
Filipino.
What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? I'm wondering, what is the TV show when you were a child?
I don't know if there was a TV when I was a kid. No. Go ahead.
Me? Tom and Jerry? You?
Probably Bonanza.
B1, B2.
Huh?
B1, B2 you don't have before?
What is B1, B2?
B1, B2 is a banana.
No.
You don't have there?
It was,
Bananas in pajamas.
Alright. Bonanza was a Western series.
Do you still have a plan to make another baby?
So, for those of y'all who don't know, I'm old. Currently, I have 4 kids. And I currently don't have a plan to make another child. And I'll give you the reason why. That way everybody, I get it. If I was younger, and several other reasons, but to where I was around, I was able to do more things with the child. It takes a lot, especially here in the U.S. It takes a lot to raise a child, financially. Like I said, I've got 4 kids, and I don't want to take away any financial responsibility. I don't want to take away any end result of making sure that those kids are taken care of to have another child at this time. It's a difficult decision on my part, and I know it's difficult for Jen. I know she wants another child. She would love to have another child. And that may change down the road, but currently the answer is no.
Alright, so next question. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite color, handsome? Like your eyes? Blue. Tell him.
Blue.
Me? Yellow. Alright, so who was your first celebrity crush?
My first celebrity crush was not a celebrity at the time. She became a celebrity later, and it was Linda Carter. Linda Carter was, I was 9 years old, 1972. She was Miss World.
Wow.
In 1975, 76, she became the first Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
She was a celebrity.
So who's the Superman? I'll crush him.
What was his name?
I'll crush him na lang. Okay, so let's just say the Superman guys.
Oh, she likes all of them. Okay.
Okay, you can see each other still even we're flying. Okay, next question. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning?
Okay, cut that piece out. Don't put that in there. You're being silly.
That's your normally dream of. Okay, no, promise. I'm not gonna put that. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Do you remember your dreams in the morning? That's the question, guys.
Yeah, do you?
Yes and no. There's dreams that I remember clearly. There's dreams that when I woke up, I was like, what's in my dream? I know I dreamed about something, but I don't remember.
So, for me, currently, yes, I remember my dreams in the morning. That's the only time I've really been jealous with you, because bad dreams sometimes.
Jealous of the dream.
Jealous of the dream. Previously, during my job for many years, I was basically, for 20 years, I guess, we could be called at any time to go anywhere in the world need be to resolve issues. But there were times that we would be working heavy issues here or from here, over there, wherever. And I would be thinking about them up until I went to sleep. And then a lot of times I would have the answer during my dream. I would dream about it and fix it in my dream. I remember waking up, I had a pad and paper right beside the bed, and I would wake up and write everything that I could down about it, and then normally go fix it the next day. But yeah, I normally remember my dreams the next day, but I don't have a lot of bad dreams anymore. When we first together, the whole, I think the age thing and getting me, where I was like, man, she's gonna find somebody younger and better looking and this and that. And no, serious. And I would have dreams about that. But she's never given me a reason for being jealous. She really hasn't.
Yeah.
Thank God. In fact, I got asked today, because I'll throw this in separate for y'all. There's a couple of the guys that I work with have asked me different questions about Jen and our relationship and how everything is and how everything isn't. Several of the guys I've known for 22, 23 years. And the one I've known the longest there knows Jen, has met Jen many times. And he's basically told me, he goes, you know, don't let anything anybody says bother you. He says, because I know Jen and I know you, and you're happier than you have ever been. Ever.
I know who's that. You're watching.
And then one of the other guys asked me, he goes, so as, you know, do you guys have any issues or anything? And I said, no, not really.
We have.
We did? When?
Computer issue. Sometimes.
She's on the computer all the time. I gotta fight for time.
The issue on the tuyo.
Oh.
Sardines. A lot of issues.
That's not an issue. That's nothing.
Joke lang. No, our relationship, they never had an issue.
Thank God.
Thank God you're always nice. What religion were you raised?
Dun dun dun!
Me? I am a Catholic.
Same here.
So we're both same. So do you go to church here? No. In Philippines, I do almost every week. Not even week, sometimes Friday or Thursday.
That's the bad on my part, guys. So, I don't go to church that often. I haven't for many years. Big part of it having to do with issues that I've had with a couple of the preachers in the past. The whole trying to talk down to. I don't take to that kindly. And don't put up with that. But, anyway, in my opinion, there should be love constantly pushed, greatness constantly pushed, kindness constantly pushed, not a bitterness. And some of the individuals that I've met in the past in the churches have had bitterness, and that I don't want to deal with that. I don't need to deal with that. That and a couple other things. As far as I spent too many times in churches when I was younger because of individual I know, because of friends of mine, family members leaving this earth too early. I kind of got frustrated and pushed things aside. That being said, next question.
There are no visible Bibles, cross, or saints in the house.
There's none visible for anybody to see, per se. We do have Bibles. We do have crosses. We do have saints. That has always been with me. I've never... I've never said I don't want that. I've never said don't do that. What I have said is that's not a whole bunch of other people's necessity to know about, or anybody that walks in my house is welcome. I don't want them to feel like they're not welcome or like they're being pressured into my faith, okay? I've been in other people's houses and I walk in and I feel uncomfortable sometimes. I try not to show that because, you know, that's their religion and that's fine. I have no problem with it, whatever the religion be. But when they start pushing it on me, yeah, not so good. Now, I was raised Catholic. I am a Catholic. That being said, every country that I visited, I have gone to churches. I have gone to temples. I have been to a lot of temples, a lot of churches, in a lot of different locations. And there's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of faith, no matter what religion it was. No matter the people or anything else. And I tell you something, there was a temple in Japan that was absolutely gorgeous. I bet I spent the better part of 6 hours there. Just looking and sitting and listening. And the same in China. I went to a temple in China, and then there was a location behind the temple, and this was in Xiamen. There was a mountain, small mountain, behind the temple, and this was many years ago when I was in a little better shape. And I walked up, there's a path that leads up the mountain. There was 2 places up the path where you could see out over the ocean, over the temple, out over the ocean. It was a clear day, it was absolutely beautiful. And I spent the better part of 5 hours just sitting there, enjoying everything. Realistically.
So,
is there anything else you want to answer?
People are different, so we have our different way of doing our things. We don't have a cross all over our walls, but it doesn't mean we don't pray. You know, we do, and I do. Even on a bedroom, anywhere, I talk to God. Yeah, always. But yeah, my mom always have. Even when I was young, it's still there on her house right now. Yeah. Just putting money on the anyway, so yeah, that's it guys, our Q&A for today, and I hope you like it, hope you enjoyed. Let's go now. Alright guys, bye guys, thank you so much for watching, and
don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. You know, again, if y'all have questions, we'll see what we can do to answer them here and there. But I hope that helped. Y'all have a great day. Bye.
Bye, guys. Let's go home.
Let's go home.
We're on the beach. Come on.
Nice.
We're on the beach.
In the Philippines.